What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close and we are now officially 241 subs away from hitting 500 subs, and who knows, maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the summer. Only time will tell. But as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners over at Collector's Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it, on the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners over at Collector's Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of the set, much similar to what I pulled out of my Genesis Impact box I opened up last year, which is this beautiful Beat Cop from the Underworld. This thing looks absolutely amazing as a collector's rare. But with that being said, if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue, maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because more than 85% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys are not even subscribed. And to top it all off, we gotta get more women to watch the content as well. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have not subscribed as of yet, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which I'm pretty sure I asked this question before, but I will ask it again because I want your guys' opinion on this. But the question of the day is this: do you guys believe that the new Blue Eyes structure deck will help change the meta? Let me know down in the comments below. If so, why? I'm very curious of why. Of why you think it will, or why you think it won't. Let me know down in the comments below. And for today's video, we actually have some more brand new Blue Eyes cards that will be in the brand new Advent with Eyes of Blue structure deck, as well as some more reprints that are completely unexpected, again, I guess, if you will. So I am not going to waste any time. I am just going to get straight into it because there are 3 new cards to talk about. And looking at this first one, this is going to be a bit of an interesting card to discuss. So first up, we have Neo Kaiser Seahorse. Now, you would think that Neo Kaiser Seahorse would be a sea serpent, as the original Kaiser Seahorse would be. Nope, it is not. It is actually a 4-star light dragon tuner. Think about that, a light dragon tuner. Explain to me, guys, explain to me how this is a dragon. Explain to me how the fuck this is a dragon, because this don't look like any dragon I've seen. Because if this was a dragon, it would have wings. Just saying. This looks like more actually of a sea serpent, or even a warrior for that matter. not a dragon. But it is indeed a 4-star light dragon tuner. Excuse me, with 1700 attack and 1650 defense, and all 3 of its effects, excuse me, are once per turn. And the first effect reads: if you control Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can special summon this card from your hand. Second effect reads: you can target 1 light tuner you control, increase or decrease its level by 1. Third effect reads: if this card is sent from the field to the grave, you can send 1 Blue Eyes monster or a monster that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to the grave, except this card. So basically you have yourself a Cyber Dragon. You have a Foolish Burial, and you have also a way to just completely manipulate the board, your board, to where you can literally summon a 10-star monster, which I believe some of the best, like, 10-star monsters you could go into, I would say, would be Baron, but Baron is banned currently in the format. But if you have, let's say a 2-star tuner in the form of, let's say, I don't know, I guess maybe Formula Synchron. Let's say you have Formula Synchron. You can literally target that 1 tuner because it's a light, and you can decrease its level by 1, making it a 1-star tuner, and you can go into a level 9 synchro, which is hilarious. So this is a really cool card, and also it's a Foolish Burial. So the moment this card gets sent to your graveyard from the field, you can literally Foolish Burial a Blue Eyes Jet Dragon directly from your deck to your graveyard, and you can just reborn it back just during your battle phase, which is pretty slick. Which is actually pretty cool. But next up we have Majesty with Dragons of White. And it is a normal trap where both of its effects are once per turn. and the first effect reads: show up to 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons from your hand, face of field and or grave, then destroy that many cards your opponent controls. Second effect reads: you can banish this card from your grave, ritual summon a ritual monster from your hand by tributing Blue Eyes White Dragons from your hand or field whose total levels exactly equal the level of that ritual monster. So funny enough, you can actually go into Chaos Max with this card, which is pretty cool, and it's also a good way to break your opponent's board during the end phase. But the only problem is that you gotta try and outrun Imperm, which is probably not gonna happen. So it's a cool way to obviously break your opponent's board during the end phase, but obviously with cards like Harpy's Feather Duster in the format, and with cards like MST, Cosmic Cyclone, with all these different back row removal cards still in the format, it ain't really gonna matter that much. But this is still a pretty cool close second when it comes to ritual summoning. But you want to talk about crazy cards? I'm looking at this card, and this is actually a bit of this is interesting, I will say. It is known as Spirit with Eyes of Blue. And as you could tell, yes, it is a Light Dragon Link 1 with 300 attack, the arrow is bottom left, and it requires 1 level 4 or lower dragon or spellcaster. And it says that the first and third effects are both once per turn. The first effect reads if this card is link summoned, you can take 1 Mausoleum of White from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the grave. It's a cool little like mini terraforming, if you will, which is pretty cool. But it can also be a foolish burial goods, depending on how you see it. Second effect reads you cannot special summon except for dragons. I mean, to be fair, if your extra deck is all dragons, does it even matter? I don't think so. The third effect says you can tribute this card, special summon 1 Blue Eyes monster from your hand or grave, but if you special summon an effect monster from the grave, it cannot attack and its effects are negated. So you're basically being forced to summon out card. You're basically being forced to summon a Blue Eyes White dragon for the most part. So in a way, this is kind of like a Monster Reborn, if you will, but it takes an additional step, but it prevents that. But if it's an effect monster like say Dragon Spirit of White, or Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, or perhaps Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, then essentially they can't attack or use its effects. But the only way that you would be able to bypass it is if you use that monster as Xyz material or synchro material to go, for like let's say Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon or number 38, Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy, and then when you bring it back, then you would be able to use its effects again, which is pretty cool. So in a way, the Link monster is pretty cool. The effects could have been better, but it is what it is. But as far as the reprints go, this is an OCG product, and you know damn well that one of these cards is not going to be in the TCG version. Instead, we're probably going to get something like Shared Ride or something like that. But the reprints will be Nibiru, the Primal Being, Ash Blossom, Max Seed, 2 Effect Veiler, 2 Trade-In, a Call by the Grave, an Imperm, and a Hermetic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres. And again, Max Seed will be in the OCG version, but the TCG version, I believe, I'm under the impression that we're probably going to get something like maybe Shared Ride, or perhaps even the new version of Max Seed that we're getting in Rage of the Abyss. So we might get one of those, but only time will tell. But then again, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! And just like with WWE, anything can happen. We might end up seeing Maxi come off the list, which would be really funny, but it would be a stupid mistake on Konami's end. But we will have to wait and see. But with that being said, that'll do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, then make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be down in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.